Welcome back to the channel, guys and girls, or welcome to the channel if you're new. In this video, we're continuing on with part 2, Lando and the Empire for Star Wars quests. And we're on week 9 for weekly quests. Let's get in the video. Here we go. So this video is actually going to be 13 minutes long, so it's kind of on the higher end of the videos that I'd actually like to do. And we have some screen glitching here. As you can see, some of the quests actually froze onto the screen here from Rocket Racing. I don't know how to get rid of them, so hopefully that's not too much of a bother. But as we normally start out, here's our scenic view for the intro. And this person kind of like landed on us, so we got Nealon pretty much right off the bat. And then this is the first time I realized, because it's the first time I made it to the Star Wars locations, that Chewbacca was fighting the stormtroopers. So if you actually defeat the stormtroopers, Chewbacca follows you and assists you throughout the game. So here I was trying to do the E11 blaster for multiple hits without overheating the gun, but it's kind of hard to lock onto a target from this far away, so this could be a challenge. It's going to take us a while to complete. As you can see, it overheated, so that canceled out that quest. And we gotta go to the scrying pool and talk to Medusa.
Welcome. Medusa beckons.
I thought I was gonna talk here, but it actually stopped talking, so I'm just gonna scroll through. So we actually have a couple stages for stage 2 for Medusa here, for the snapshot or story time. So we have 5 eliminations, 28 people remaining at this point in the game. I'm still trying to get the consecutive hits with the E11 without overheating. This is just a daily quest that I had. I figured I'd put it in there because it's kind of like a scenic theater view or whatever. And then I got annihilated here. I don't know how or from where, but see, this is one of the reasons why it's kind of hard to consecutively hit someone, because they build, and then your shots hit the build and it doesn't count as consecutive hits. So there's Hourglass and some kind of sheep quest that we had to do here at Mount Olympus. We heard somebody walking around, so we wanted to delay actually doing the quests for a second. And it seems like it's an NPC. As you can see, there are some exclamation markers here on the screen. So that's just marking where the quests are. These are the sheep I was talking about. And I was trying to communicate with it, but you have to break it and then collect it. And some of these are kind of confusing because these towers are like 4 or 5 tiers tall sometimes. There's one to my right here, so you go down and you come around the corner. And then this is an hourglass, it's not a sheep. And this is just another artifact here. So we still have 2 more sheep to acquire before completing the quest. So we're heading over to the last one. We've seen somebody inside this little room here. And now we're going to head over to this next one. But there's actually a person right here at the entry. So it looks like we did complete the damaged opponents without overheating. So that's a relief because that one was worrying me a little bit. And here's our golden sheep. Now we completed all of stage 2. Now we have to deliver the artifacts to Medusa, which is going to be in fencing fields. And we have our daily quest here, but I'm not going to include that in. I just edited it out, so we can go straight to Medusa. The zone's actually pushing in on us right now, but I wanted to get the read-through in. I was actually fighting this guy before he started to run, and I didn't really think it was worth putting in. I just got third-partied though, and then eliminated from the third party. So this is what we have left for the Lando and the Empire. And the hit opponents beyond 11 meters consecutively without missing is going to be a questionable one to complete, but we're going to work on it. So we got 2 eliminations with 30 people remaining at this point. We ended up going and collecting the DMR from Olympus, and now we're just trying to fight the minions, because that was part of the quest, as you can see right there. And then we're just going to try and finish up areas when we get to them. So our daily quest was going to be to complete a bounty, but we haven't seen one of the shadow briefing stages yet. We did complete stage 4 for Medusa though. Now we just have to do the scrying pool. So it appears we just completed the consecutive hits with the E11. And now we got the second medallion for the Olympus area. So we have 2 more quests for the Star Wars quests, I guess you would say. This is the final one for the 1, so we still have 1 remaining, which is eliminate opponents with higher grade weapons, I believe it was. Higher grade weapons than what you're carrying. So I went through several times of dropping all of my weapons except for just grays and trying to eliminate players, and it still did nothing. As you can see, eliminate opponents with higher quality weapons. My recording kind of messed up there. I just eliminated somebody and then came up to this guy at the same time, like within 3 seconds of eliminating the last person. So I didn't actually get it in my clips. So we got 3 eliminations now with 56 people remaining. I was using a gray auto here, trying to get this quest completed, but it must be because I have higher grade weapons in my inventory and he only had a gray. We're just trying to complete the use of Hades' chain on opponents. This is a quest that we talked about in a previous video. So we tried swinging this whole time, but I guess you can't swing the chain and swim at the same time, so I had to stop swimming. As you can see, we have 5 out of 10 of the using of chains of Hades. There's actually 2 people in this location now, so we have 7 out of 10 for using the chain at this point. This guy seems to be pushing. And then he stopped pushing. I don't know if he's seen the other opponent or if he just wanted to turn back around and chop me out. So we should be at 8, I believe, out of 10 for the chain of Hades. I was actually trying to pick up the minis here, and I picked up the medkits. We completed the Chains of Hades quest right here, though. And I didn't realize that using the Chains of Hades would interrupt the lightning or thunderbolt. We got 8 eliminations with 11 people remaining. There was like 4 people in this one little rotation here. So it was really hectic and I didn't have time to sit and heal. I have 1 health at this point, no mats. So that's going to be the end of the video. If you liked it, go ahead and click the like button. If you'd like to see more, go ahead and click subscribe. Click the box on the left for more videos. Click the box on the right for playlists for the season so you can choose which video you'd like to see next. Thanks again. Stay safe. Stay positive. As you can see there, we did complete week 9. We're just waiting for week 10 to upload.